Now, and I'm pretty sure you're like, well, shouldn't I be able to just go and do it 1, 2, 3 and it's over? Certain adventure activities you want to engage into, there's time frame. I'm a climber. I'm a mountain climber. So I use those as an example. I'll use Everest for an example. Some adventures require you to stay for a certain time period. If you're climbing a mountain, surely you need enough time to acclimatize to a certain altitude during your ascent of a particular peak. And that may take a few days, that may take several days, that may take 8 days, but you have to factor that in when you're considering your adventure travel and your destination, things of that nature. You want to, whatever the activity is that you want to engage in, the adventure activity you want to engage in, you want to find out the minimal, amount of time that's required for your chosen activity. And whatever training, again, is necessary in order for you to successfully achieve your goal. And that's where we come in, again, adventure fitness training. Yes, it's a plug, but, that's what we specialize in. And then you want to, the next consideration is how much are you willing to spend? Budget. This we go over carefully with a lot of clients. Your budget dictates and determines, what you'll be able to try, what activities you'll be able to engage in. If you choose, if your chosen adventure is, located abroad in some exotic locale, maybe you want to go surfing in Thailand, or swimming with the dolphins, in Costa Rica. You got to factor in such things as the cost of visas, your daily expenses, travel insurance. I can't overemphasize that enough. Travel insurance, just in case something's lost, stolen, or you may get hurt or injured. And possible other hidden fees, that maybe you haven't factored into the budget, but you have to be cognizant of those things. Next is getting down to the wire, basically, putting everything together. You've put together, your wish list. You've decided where you want to go. You have a very good idea of where you want to go. You've done the reality check, as far as the logistics, considering the difficulties of the activities involved. You've considered, if you're experienced enough, you calculated and quantified the best time to go. You know how long you want to be away for, and you've decided you've allocated a certain amount of funds for your adventure trip. Now that you've done all those things, what you want to take into careful consideration as well is, now, are you a soloist, or do you want to go with an organized group? And there are many good adventure tour operators out there. You can surf the web to find dozens of them that you can join if you don't want to go at it alone, or you can do the solo thing and plan your route and plan what you're going to do. And of course, contact us, because we deal with a lot of soloists or independents, or groups, family groups, empowerment groups, people or groups that want to, tackle it without the touristy thing going on, and that's what we specialize in. You decide whether you want to go independent, solo, with friend, loved one, or with an adventure tour company. But do your research, of course, before you make any final decision. Next, you want to consider the official documents that's necessary. You definitely need your passport. You got to have your passport. If you don't, if you don't have it, I would strongly suggest that you put the works in to acquiring your passport right now. Shouldn't take that long to get, you know. Also, you need to consider whatever necessary vaccination certificates that you may need. For instance, if you're going to do Mount Kenya in Africa, or anywhere, hike Machu Picchu, you know, in South America, Patagonia, you know, those things. You want to get the necessary vaccination certificates beforehand. You also want to look into travel insurance. I can't reiterate that again. Travel insurance is very important. Next, you got to look at also your money. The money matters. As far as carrying, perhaps you need to carry traveler's checks, credit cards, debit cards. Some places don't have ATMs that you may want to go to, that certain locations that you are going to go to engage in your activity. You may not have the benefit of an ATM for quick cash advance, so you want to take that in consideration. And also getting some of transferring your money into the local currency, so that you can enjoy yourself. The next factor is getting there. You know, if you want to perhaps go ice climbing, you know, in Slovakia, you know, you want to, or in the Alps, maybe you want to do some winter mountaineering in the French Alps. Do some online research and checking for bargain flights. There are a lot that are available. You know, with the advent of the European Union and things of that nature, air travel is much cheaper than it was a while back. So you really can get some bargain flights. You know, and lastly, you have to factor in, again, training and fitness. It is vital for you to include this in your desire and decision to engage in adventure travel. I can't emphasize that enough. You don't want to invest time, effort, and more so money into doing and engaging and trying out an activity only to realize, like, let's say cycling, biking through Mongolia or through China, and you can't physically do it. You don't have the physical stamina, you don't have the energy, you know, you don't want to do that. So you have to give deep consideration to your training level and training ability. What I definitely advise you to do is check us out. Our website is www.adventurefitnesstraining.com. Again, www.adventurefitnesstraining.com. And I am Prometheus. By all means, whatever questions that you may have, or issues that perhaps I can resolve to assist you on this marvelous trek that you're about to engage in, by all means, shoot me an email and let me know. And also look forward to more episodes where we're going to delve into not only adventure training, we're going to go into adventure fitness nutrition, travel fitness, because as I'm pretty sure many of you who do fly and travel quite a bit abroad, jet lag and things of that nature can play havoc on your system. So there are things that you can do to prepare yourself to prevent the onslaught of the negative aspects of jet lag and of extensive travel abroad. So stay tuned. Shoot us your email comments. You can reach us. Email address is adventurefitnesstraining@yahoo.com. Again, I'm Prometheus. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will see you again soon. Take care.